Hey there, my fellow lunatics. Dakon the Mad here, and welcome to
The Madhouse.
Today, we're gonna go over the first boss fight in the game, Glurch. Glurch is a rather simple, straightforward boss. He actually looks a lot scarier than he is, believe me. In this video, we're going to go over how to find Glurch, how to prepare for the fight, and strategies to defeat him. Alright, let's get started. Finding Glurch is actually pretty easy. He spawns only 65 tiles away from the central core, and you're very, very likely to run into him just while you're out doing your initial explorations. You'll actually get an early warning when you're near Glurch. Glurch jumps up and down in place, and he causes the world to just shake when he jumps. So if you're close enough to him, you will feel the world shake. The harder it shakes, the closer you are to Glurch. His arena is also easy to identify as well because it is covered in orange slime and bones. It's pretty easy to spot. Glurch is not initially aggressive. He just bounces in place until he takes damage or the player moves within 4 tiles of him. Now, Glurch is immune to being slowed by slime, one would hope since he's a slime boss. He's also immune to stun, and he's immune to slippery movement. Now, stun and slippery movement are not things you're really going to have to worry about at the beginning of the game. Those are abilities you'll get much, much later, but it's worth mentioning now in case you're at a point where you're resummoning him. You can't stun him, you can't hit him with slippery. Glurch fights the same way an orange slime fights. He is simply bigger. He jumps across the screen, and he just tries to land on top of you. His attacks do 60 damage per hit, so you're gonna want to get some armor, but you don't need to go overboard. Wood armor is fine, and copper armor is more than enough. In fact, I want to actually take a second to go over how armor works in damage reduction. The basic part of the damage formula that matters for armor is, I'm going to put it up on the screen here, base damage minus armor times 0.75. So what this means is your armor is providing 75% of its total number in damage reduction. Wood armor provides 11 armor. So if you take 11 and multiply that by 0.75, you get 8.25. Now I'm going to go ahead and round that down to 8. So this means that Glurch hits for about 52 damage. Copper armor provides 17 armor, which maths out to around 12.75. So let's round that up to 13. Therefore, Glurch does about 47 damage per hit if you're wearing copper. Now, there is much more to the formula, so don't take my math here as gospel. You won't get those exact numbers in reality for a bunch of reasons that I don't really want to go into in this video. If you want to learn more about how the damage calculation works, check out the WikiZet mechanics section for info on the specific math for damage. Alright y'all, I just want to take 2 seconds to ask you to please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It does really help grow my channel. Alright, enough shameless plugging. More video! Now, when Glurch attacks, he leaves behind several spots of ground slime as well. Now this will slow player movement, so the longer the fight goes on, the harder it becomes to dodge Glurch's attacks. And when Glurch reaches 30% health, he will enrage and start jumping faster. Otherwise, the attacks remain exactly the same. Finally, if no players are within 23 tiles of Glurch's spawning rune, Glurch will reset and return to his initial position and his initial health. Glurch will destroy all walls in his way when he attacks. Now, you can use this to your advantage. When you first arrive in Glurch's arena, clear out as many of the extra slime mobs as you can. If you have a ranged weapon, this is where you use it. You will more than likely miss your target at some point and hit Glurch. And that's fine. That is fine. It actually gives you the chance to take advantage of his wall wrecking powers. If you have the Swift Feather, it will come in handy here. Move around the edges of the arena, dodging Glurch's attack. He will destroy the walls, making the space around his arena bigger. Do this until the arena is a size that you feel comfortable fighting in. Then either get yourself killed or just reset by moving more than 24 tiles away. Throw a bed down nearby, just in case. And let's quickly talk about food, as buff food isn't really needed for Glurch. However, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of a boost to movement speed. The Hearty Pepper Wrap is perfect for this. It only requires heart berries and bomb peppers, both very easy to get at the start of the game. Finally, grab a hoe and till out all that ground slime scattered around the arena. Once you've cleared out as much as you can without aggroing Glurch and you've killed all the little slime ads, you are ready to actually fight him. The actual fight with Glurch is rather straightforward. When using range to fight him, you'll want to keep your distance, using your ranged weapon to hit him as many times as you can. Keep moving the entire time. If you have the Swift Feather, it'll come in handy here. Keep moving in a circle and just keep dodging his attacks, hitting him with those range shots, dodging the attacks until eventually he dies. If you're fighting Glurch with melee, you'll want to use tactics similar to those that you use when fighting red and orange slimes. You move in close, hit him a couple of times, and then you run out. The Swift Feather is very, very useful if you're in melee. Keep running in, striking, and running out. And just repeat until Glurch dies. Glurch drops 3 key items every time you kill him. The first is the chest that everything is stored in. It's the first double chest that you get in the game. The second is Glurch's eye. This item is put into the Glurch statue to help power up the core. Once active, the Glurch statue provides you with the scanners to help you locate the other 2 bosses, Gorm and the Hive Mother. It also unlocks a decent early game melee weapon. The third item is the slime oil. When Glurch dies, he releases an NPC vendor. We affectionately refer to this vendor as the miner. You can lure the miner into your base with the slime oil. Place the oil in a small room with a bed and a door, and the miner will appear there within a few seconds. Glurch will also drop a variety of other items when killed, but the chance is random. The most notable of these items are the Melting Crystal Ring and the Blob Rosary Necklace. The Melting Crystal Rings are excellent early game dodge rings. I used them myself for a long time. The Blob Necklace itself, really not that notable, providing only a plus 15 to your max health, but it does complete the set with the rings for an additional 13% range damage. In the early game, this is a nice damage buff if you're playing ranged. And I think that just about wraps it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and until next time, stay crazy.